Look down. Right now. No, seriously, look at the ground beneath your feet. Because right this very second, you are walking on top of a silent, hyper-intelligent global empire. An empire that outnumbers you 2 million to 1. We walk past them every single day. We brush them off our picnic blankets. We crush them under our sneakers, and we think nothing of it. We call them pests. We call them boring. Big mistake. Because if humans suddenly vanished from the face of the Earth tomorrow, the planet would barely notice. But if ants disappeared, within months, global ecosystems would completely collapse. For the next 8 minutes, forget everything you thought you knew about the little bugs crawling in your backyard. Because we are about to pull back the curtain on a species that is older than the dinosaurs, possesses literal superpower strength, runs slave-trading empires, practices agriculture, and operates with a terrifying, unified, hive-mind intelligence that makes science fiction look like a children's book. Welcome to the hidden world of ants. And trust me, you will never look at a sidewalk the same way again. Let's wind the clock back, way back. Picture North America 130 million years ago. T-Rex hasn't even evolved yet. The Earth is dominated by massive, terrifying reptiles, thick jungle canopy, and volcanic ash. And right there, crawling through the primordial ferns, is an ant. Scientists have dug up fossils trapped in amber, proving that ants didn't just survive the asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. They were already thriving for tens of millions of years before it even happened. Think about that for a second. While humanity has spent a pathetic couple of 100,000 years figuring out how to build fire and smartphones, ants have been quietly refining their civilization for over 120 million years. They survived ice ages, mass extinctions, shifting continents, and climate catastrophes that wiped out 99% of all life forms on Earth. In fact, if you gathered every single human being on planet Earth and put us on a massive scale, and then gathered every single ant and put them on the other side, the scales would balance out. The total biomass of ants on Earth is roughly equal to the total biomass of all human beings combined. There are roughly 10 quadrillion ants alive right now. That is a 1 followed by 15 zeros. For every single human alive, there are roughly 1.2 million ants. You are heavily outnumbered. And honestly, they let you live here out of sheer pity. Now let's talk about physics, because if an ant were the size of a human being, it would make superhero movies look like documentaries. We've all heard the fun fact. An ant can carry 50 times its own body weight. But let's translate that into terms your brain can actually process. If an average human had the relative strength of an ant, you could casually walk up to a monster truck, hoist it straight up over your head like it was a lightweight grocery bag, and walk around with it. Some species can even pull objects 100 times their body weight while dangling upside down from a ceiling. How? Is it magic? No, it's pure biomechanical efficiency. Because ants are so tiny, their muscles have a much greater cross-sectional area relative to their body weight than ours. Their outer skeleton, made of chitin, acts like a lightweight, ultra-durable carbon fiber suit of armor. But their biology gets even weirder. Did you know ants don't have lungs? They don't breathe the way we do. Instead, they have a network of tiny tubes running all through their bodies called spiracles. Oxygen just filters right through their sides. And because of this, some ant species can hold their breath underwater for up to 2 weeks, completely shutting down their respiratory system into a form of biological stasis until the flood passes. Try doing that the next time you drop your phone in a swimming pool. Alright, let's strip away the cute cartoon imagery. Because the ant world isn't a Disney movie. It is a brutal, hyper-violent game of throne room politics, chemical warfare, and total domination. Meet the slave-making ants. These species don't build their own nests or forage for food. Instead, elite squads launch coordinated military raids on neighboring ant colonies. They slaughter the adult defenders, storm the nursery, and steal hundreds. According to brave food scientists who have tried them, they taste remarkably like buttered popcorn. Plunkett's pest control. Next time you go to the movies, chew on that thought. We like to look at ourselves as the masters of this planet. We build skyscrapers, we map the stars, we conquer oceans. Yet right underneath our polished shoes, an ancient subterranean civilization is quietly outthinking, outlifting, and out-surviving us all. They were here long before our ancestors came down from the trees, and statistically speaking, they will probably be right here harvesting the earth long after our cities have turned to dust. So the next time you see a tiny line of ants marching across your kitchen floor, don't just reach for the bug spray. Take a second to realize what you're looking at. You aren't looking at a bug. You're looking at the ultimate survivors of planet Earth. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the bizarre underbelly of nature, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below telling me the creepiest fact you learned today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay curious,